Hello, everyone! Welcome to yet another edition of Bedtime Stories. Today, we will be looking at yet another entry from the 20th Century Children's Book Treasury. This time, we will be doing a story that they have revisited. A little bit of background for this story. The story was originally called The Story of Little Black Sambo. Yeah, you can kind of see why they had to redo a few things. So this revised edition is about a boy from India. And I'm sure many of you at home, and especially many of you in New Jersey, are of Indian descent. So I hope to give you this story justice in this revised tale, The Story of Little Babaji. Once upon a time, there was a little boy, and his name was Little Babaji, and his mother was called Mamaji, and his father was called Papaji, and Papaji made him a beautiful little red coat and a pair of beautiful little blue trousers, and Papaji went to the bazaar and bought him a beautiful green umbrella and a pair of lovely little pair of purple shoes with crimson soles and crimson linings. And then wasn't Little Babaji grand? So this is Little Babaji here. Ignore the sneeches on the last page, on the other page there. This is Little Babaji. That's Mamaji, and that's Babaji. And that's him with the red coat and the blue shoes and the purple slippers and the green umbrella. See that? See what Mamaji is wearing? That's called a sari. It's basically like a little dress that women of India wear. It kind of hangs off the shoulder a bit. It's actually quite cool. So he put all his fine clothes and went out for a walk in the jungle. And by the by, he met a tiger. And the tiger said to him,
"Little Babaji, I'm going to eat you up."
And Little Babaji said, "Oh, please, Mr. Tiger, don't eat me up, and I'll give you my beautiful little red coat." So the tiger said,
"Very well. I won't eat you this time, but you must give me your beautiful little red coat."
So the tiger got poor Little Babaji's beautiful red coat, and went away saying,
"Now I'm the grandest tiger in the jungle."
And Little Babaji went on, and by the by he met another tiger, and it said to him,
"Little Babaji, I'm going to eat you up."
And Little Babaji said, "Oh, please, Mr. Tiger, don't eat me up, and I'll give you my beautiful little blue trousers." So the tiger said,
"Very well. I won't eat you this time, but you must give me your beautiful little blue trousers."
So the tiger got poor Little Babaji's beautiful little blue trousers, and went away saying,
"Now I'm the grandest tiger in the jungle."
And Little Babaji went on, and by the by he met another tiger, and it said to him,
"Little Babaji, I'm going to eat you up."
And Little Babaji said, "Oh, please, Mr. Tiger, don't eat me up, and I'll give you my beautiful little purple shoes with crimson soles and crimson linings." But the tiger said,
"What use would your shoes be to me? I've got 4 feet, and you've only got 2. You haven't got enough shoes for me."
But Little Babaji said, "You could wear them on your ears."
"So I could," said the tiger. "That's a very good idea. Give them to me, and I won't eat you up."
So the tiger got poor Little Babaji's beautiful little purple shoes with crimson soles and crimson linings, and went away saying,
"Now I'm the grandest tiger in the jungle."
And by the by, Little Babaji met another tiger, and it said to him,
"Little Babaji, I'm going to eat you up."
And Little Babaji said, "Oh, please, Mr. Tiger, don't eat me up, and I'll give you my beautiful green umbrella." But the tiger said,
"How can I carry an umbrella when I need all my paws for walking with?"
"You could tie a knot in your tail and carry it that way," said Little Babaji.
"So I could," said the tiger. "Give it to me, and I won't eat you this time."
So he got poor Little Babaji's beautiful green umbrella, and went away saying,
No, I'm the grandest tiger in the jungle." And poor little Babaji went away crying, because the cruel tigers had taken all of his fine clothes. Presently he heard a horrible noise that sounded like "Grrrr," and it got louder and louder. "Oh dear," said little Babaji, "there are all the tigers coming back to eat me up. What shall I do?" So he ran quickly to a palm tree and peeped round it to see what the matter was. And there he saw all the tigers fighting and disputing which of them was the grandest.
So this is the first tiger. They got the little blue coat, little red coat there. The second tiger's down here. Well, the third tiger's down there. They got the shoes. And here's the fourth tiger with the green umbrella. So now that the tigers have all got these nice things, of course they're going to enjoy them all they can, because they've never seen these things before, right? Do you think they're going to give them back? You think little Babaji is going to convince them to give it back? And at last they all got so angry they jumped up and took off all the fine clothes and began to tear each other with their claws and bite each other with their great white teeth. And they came rolling and tumbling right to the foot of the very tree where little Babaji was hiding, but he jumped quickly behind behind the umbrella, and the tigers all caught a hold of each other's tails as they wrangled and scrambled, and so they found themselves in a ring around the tree. Then, when the tigers were very wee and far away, little Babaji jumped up and called out, "Oh, tigers, why have you taken off all your nice clothes? Don't you want them any more?" But the tigers only answered, "Grrrr." Then little Babaji said, "If you want them, say so, or I'll take them away." But the tigers would not let go of each other's tails, and so they could only say, "Grrrr." So little Babaji put on all his fine clothes again and walked off. And the tigers were very, very angry, but still they would not let go of each other's tails. And they were so angry that they ran round the tree, trying to eat each other up, and they ran faster and faster, until they were whirling around so fast that you couldn't see their legs at all. And they still ran faster and faster, until they all just melted away, and there was nothing left but a great big pool of melted butter, or ghee, as it's called in India, round the foot of the tree. Now Babaji was just coming home from his work, with a great big brass pot in his arms, and when he saw what was left of all the tigers, he said, "Oh, what lovely melted butter! I'll take that home to Babaji for her to cook with." So he put it all into the great big brass pot, and took it home to Babaji to cook with. When Babaji saw the melted butter, wasn't she pleased? "Now," said she, "we'll all have pancakes for supper." So she got flour and eggs and milk and sugar and butter, and she made a huge big plate of the most lovely pancakes, and she fried them in the melted butter which the tigers had made, and they were just as yellow and brown as little tigers. And then they all sat down to supper, and Babaji ate 27 pancakes, and Babaji ate 55. But little Babaji ate 169, because he was so hungry. See all the tigers? They're fighting, and now they got each other's tails. They're going faster and faster, till there's nothing left. And that's little Babaji, with all the pancakes you can eat. I wish I could eat pancakes like little Babaji. So, that's the end of the story. I really hope you like this. If you would like, please give this channel, the video, and all the other videos a like and subscribe to my channel for more bedtime stories for me to read to you and your children. Until then, see you next week.